Jamie, many congratulations. I guess your first victory is always special, but given the strength of the field this week, this one was probably top of the Irish Open.
Yeah, awesome. You know, it was a tough field, brutal golf course, and yeah, to be sat here winning is quite surreal.
When you missed that part on 18, do you think probably going to have to go into a playoff?
Yeah, to be honest, I thought it's probably going to be a playoff. You know, I hit a great putt, I just misread it. It just didn't break. You know, I had the first putt, a great putt as well, which just ran on a little bit. It was annoying to finish like that, to be dead honest with you, but you know, like, you need a little bit of luck sometimes in golf to win. You know, I've had tournaments snatched away from me before, so you know, to finish like that was not quite planned, but we stood here with the trophy, and I'm very happy.
Take some questions from the floor. We got microphones. Do you want to start off, Graham?
Jamie, have you had a message from Robert yet?
Probably. I've not seen my phone yet, so I don't know.
Steve.
In the past year, you know, it's been you know, pretty remarkable ascent for a guy now 37 years old. What do you chalk up this late blooming to, and is this week a direct byproduct of finally getting that other, you know, the first win under your belt? If there's a simple answer, there probably isn't.
Yeah, perseverance is you know, is a big word. You know, I suppose if I look back at my career, I was in the wilderness for sort of 4 years after an injury. I didn't really know where I was at after then. So it's a case of, you know, just starting again and finding out what works.
Back?
Yeah, it was back originally, but it took me sort of 3 or 4 years to come right, as in to find out, you know, where I left off when I had an injury. You know, but that was quite a long time ago now. You know, I sort of lost my card, played Challenge Tour in 07, and from that point, 2008, it's just been a rebuilding process, and you know, just finding things that work to put in the whole package to be able to just keep getting better every year at doing the things that I do well and keep getting better at them, and to enable me to sit here, you know, with another win in the space of a year. So, you know, the golf keeps getting better. I keep working on the same things that enabled me to play well, and that's why we sat here.
Well, Jamie, I presume you're pleased you didn't go to PGA Tour school, because you're pretty close to doing it, aren't you?
Yeah, I was going to go, but you know, I set myself a target back then of making sure I was well inside the top 50 in the world after the 2 events in China. I wasn't, so I had to stay and play in Dubai to make sure I was in the top 50 in the world, to make sure I got in the Masters, etc., other tournaments, and finish sort of in the top 20 on the money list to make sure I got in Doral, and so I wasn't able to do that. You know, I'll play quite a few events in America this year now, I would have thought, you know, and see how we go in those.
Jamie, congratulations. I know you briefly touched on comparing your first win last year to this one. Just wondering if you can elaborate on that a bit further. Obviously, your first one's very special, but as you say, the quality of field here was phenomenal, and you know, first time being over here. Can you just elaborate on that a bit further?
Yeah, I mean, it was an awesome field, one of the best fields I've ever played in. You know, to win here is crazy. After the, you know, at the start of the week, you know, I played the Pro-Am and thought, this golf course is just too difficult. The wind was different and it was very strong, and obviously you're not quite on tournament game playing the Pro-Am. You're just seeing the golf course to, you know, to find out where you need to be hitting it, and I couldn't hit it in the places I wanted to. But you know, as the tournament came around, the wind died down a little. You know, I was able to hit more fairways than did in the Pro-Am. I said to the guys in the Pro-Am, you know, if I could somehow get a top 10 out of this week, it would be a miracle. And to win it, shut up for saying that. It's hilarious. You never know in this game, really you don't. I remember playing at Portrush in the practice there, and said to Mick, you know, it was brutally hard then as well. And I'd say, you know, level par might win this week. And I think it was 17, 18 under or something. So, you know, you really don't know. Sometimes in practice it can be very different to when the tournament comes around. You're sharper, you're on it in the tournament. And, you know, and the wind was slightly different. So it was a slightly easier wind than it was in practice.
Jamie, sorry, another Aussie question. You talked about some of the doors that are going to open for you this year, like the WGCs and the Masters, but what will it do for your confidence going into this, playing more events in the States, knowing you're probably into the 4 majors and the 4 WGCs?
Yeah, you know, confidence is very high at the moment on the golf course. You know, after this win and after a great season last year, you know, I certainly don't put any limits on where we can go from here. You know, I'm just keep doing the same things every week as I have done the last few years, and see where the game takes us. You know, my goals have always been very high, sometimes too high, but you know, we'll just have to keep plodding on and see where we're at. But you know, I'm looking forward to playing all the events in America that we get to play this year, and looking forward to you know, opening new doors and playing new events on new golf courses. You know, I'm thoroughly looking forward to it.
Jamie, from
Jamie, what's it mean to hold off somebody of the quality of Justin Rose on the stretch?
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, to be honest, you know, most fields we play in, you know, everyone's, you know, all the players are great, of a high standard. It was just this week in particular, this field was exceptionally strong. You know, I just sort of got my head down today and just kept playing aggressive and played my own game and you know, I stuck to me the same routine as I have been doing the previous 3 days, and you know, and in the end, you know, I become victorious through just doing the same things I was doing all week, and it just puts the icing on the cake to do it, you know, in a field of this quality.
Peter, in the back.
Jamie, congratulations.
Thank you.
You look very calm. Were you, two things really, were you as calm as you looked? And
Yeah.
How important was the victory you had before in terms of getting you over the line today?
Yeah, I felt particularly calm all day really, and played really good golf. I just felt particularly calm today. It felt pretty good all week, and played well all week. Today was just, you know, I just felt really comfortable and could see all the shots and knew what to do and did it. You know, it was slightly annoying to obviously to not birdie or par the last, you know, as would plan B, but you know, wasn't to be. But thoroughly pleased with the week overall.